Matthew, I know no moral victories, but considering the hole that you guys found yourself in, the way you played, Hurts in particular, was impressive. What was the plan against him? Because he looked uncertain for a better part of the night.
Uh, I believe that we just know what our defense can do. We know how we can move pieces, everybody interchangeable, and just making him have to read our defense. We're not trying to let him or any other offense dictate the game. We trying to dictate the game. We trying to be aggressive. So we dropping in and out of different coverages. We just not sitting in one coverage. We're not sitting in cover one like they have great wide receivers. We had to get our hands on and just mix up the look for them and muddy the look up for them.
Matthew, I'm not sure how much of Mac you just heard, but he really took the blame for the loss on his own shoulders. He said he let the defense down. What's your reaction when you hear your quarterback talk that way?
I think as a quarterback, that's kind of how you gotta come up here and talk to y'all. But we don't care about that. Like Mac went out there and played his butt off. It was unfortunate. We got a couple bad calls. We got a couple penalties here and there. We can't put that loss on Mac. Mac played his butt off, and every opportunity that he had, he made them count. And so we gotta, as a defense, we just gotta do a better job of keep getting him the ball back. Like we gotta play. We gotta play whatever situation we in. That's how we gotta play it.
Matt, what did you think of some of the performances you got tonight from the rookies, Christian, Marte, and Keon?
It's a welcome to the NFL, man. We knew when we drafted them and we got them in here, and they actually put pads on, that they were really good players. And I think for Gonzo to go out there and play the way he played, for Keon to get in and to play how physically he played, and when Marte was in the game, him making plays and just kind of being all over the field. I don't really know Marte background too much. I watch highlights and things like that. But for him to be able to play linebacker, safety, and outside linebacker, that's just kind of unbelievable. And as a rookie, those three guys, got a lot on their plate, and they handled it tonight exceptionally, and they went out there and played their butts off.
Matthew, that play that Jabril made at the end to get you guys the ball back, what do you think of that?
Jabril hitter, man. Jabril walk around the weight room and locker room, shadow boxing, so we know he a physical guy. You're going to hear him regardless. And last year, it was unfortunate that we couldn't get him on the field as much, but last year it was kind of like the same situation. And he told me, like, go out there and make a play. And today I told him that, and first down, he got us the ball back. That's what we needed, and I think we're going to see a lot more of those type of plays, big hits, being in the right spot, just good plays by a great player.
Matt, you guys had a lot of success, got some stops, some unblocked rushers using cover zero. Why did you think that would be something that you could use to your advantage coming into this game against Jalen Hurts?
It's just how they like to run their offense. You know, if they get the back out, there's nobody to help them, and they got to squeeze the line. And it's just him versus the edge. And so our edges had to play big for us tonight. I think we did a pretty good job. But I think just making him, and it wasn't always cover zero. We just had to make it look like that. So that's just a different look for a guy, and you got to read it fast.
Matt, each game is a different learning experience. What did you learn about this football team tonight? Not just the defense, but the team collectively.
I ain't learned nothing I ain't already know. That's for y'all. Y'all learn what we have in this locker room. Y'all learn what it's gonna look like on Sundays or whenever we play. That's what y'all learn. We ain't learned nothing new tonight.
Matt, last couple of years since you've been here, the stats have looked pretty good defensively. The points allowed, top 5 of the league. I think 2 years ago, second. But there's been a problem getting teams off the field in the fourth quarter. You did it twice in the last 5 minutes. When you were down 16-0, I think there were three and outs in a row. Is there something a little different? Is there experience? Is this coming together this defense in front of us right now?
We gotta keep playing like that, and we gotta keep playing fast and physical. And first game you can't say, oh yeah, that's what we are. That's what we want to be though. That's what we want to be. We want to get them off the field. And so tonight was a small step and a long stride. It's a long season. We got to keep playing like that. We got to keep being fundamentally sound. They was kind of running the ball on third down. They thought they could run the ball, and so that might give opponents from here on out, like, okay, instead of trying to deal with their pass rush, let's just run the ball and see what we can get. We got to stop all that. And so it was a small step and a long season.
Matt, no Devin today, obviously first game that he's not playing. How would you say the communication was from front to back, substitution, adjustments on the fly, things of that nature?
Sure. I think the biggest miss for me having Devin used to make like this concoction of like stuff that you used to rub on your leg before the game. And I'm like, I look at my locker for it. And I'm like, and I text him like, man, come on, bro. Like, you got to do your job. But, not having Dev out there, I think the communication was good. The communication was fine. We didn't have too many MEs with the first game, and it was loud out there when we was on the field for defense. So we didn't have too many MEs, and without Dev, I think stuff going to run smooth around here.
Hey, Matthew. Most guys would love to have a game like you had tonight on the defensive side of the ball. Is it kind of routine for you at this point, or do you kind of look at the havoc that you wreaked and have satisfaction in that? A, and B, when you play against an elite quarterback, is there anything different in terms of your mindset?
No, I'm never satisfied, no matter how good of a game I had, or what the stats look like. Like, I want to win more than anything else. So when we have more points in them at the end of the game, that's when y'all gonna come in here and I'm be satisfied, Judon, and we gonna joke, laugh back and forth. But right now we gotta focus on how to win. Like my stats and all that stuff, that's only for me in the long term over my career. Like right now, I'm focused on winning. And then, at the end of the season, however it plays out, we'll look back at all that stuff. But right now, I just want to win more than anything. Thank you, Matthew. Appreciate y'all.